survivor of the Philadelphia experiment, speaks out about time travel programs. Bielek was born in 1927 and developed a career for himself in some of the strangest and most controversial fringes of the U.S. military. He claims that the technological prowess of the United States is far more advanced than one could imagine because of the deeply unusual sources that the country has to draw from, including extraterrestrial beings. He has also spoken out by the use of psychological brainwashing in the United States government, of which he believes he was a victim. What he saw so long ago could still have major implications for today's world. Bielek claims that his involvement with the fringes of U.S. military technological research began when he was recruited to the Montauk Project. He claims that in order to do so he would work at his everyday job in California before taking a trip on a top-secret underground magnetically powered train from Los Angeles to Montauk to commence work at his other job. It was here that he became involved with the American experiments with unified field theory. In 1943, the United States became involved with a now infamous experiment known as the Philadelphia experiment. In this experiment, a naval ship called the USS Eldridge was fitted with equipment that would allow light to bend around the ship and crew and teleport them to another location. In the first test, it is reported that the ship disappeared and that some of the crew became sick. However, in the course of the second test, there was a catastrophe with many of the crew members being killed and others losing their sanity as a result of their teleportation. Details of the notorious project have been shrouded in secrecy, which Bielek claims is due to the mind control exerted over all of those who were involved in setting up the experiment. He claims that he did not remember what had happened until January of 1988 when he watched the movie based on the Philadelphia experiment. After his memories began to return, he was determined to share what he knew with the general public, not only relating to the Philadelphia experiment but also regarding his other activities with the U.S. government. Bielek claims that when he worked as a contractor, he himself was in charge of operations of the mind control program, which he said was used against members of the U.S. military and their contractors to ensure complete secrecy around some of their most bizarre operations. These included time travel programs, which Bielek claims that he took part in. He said that he traveled to Mars on several occasions and also visited the year 100,000 BC to view a research station and to the year 6037 to retrieve technology. He also made claims that there would be a terrible catastrophe in the next few decades which would change the landscape of the United States irrevocably. Bielek claims that he does not believe that speaking out about his experiences have altered the course of the future as he saw it, because he was locked into his timeline. Therefore, he does not believe that he is putting the world in danger by speaking out about events that will happen in the future. By the same token, however, this means that no matter what horrors Bielek saw in the future, there is no way for people today to stop them from occurring.